I train for a lot of mountain biking as well as triathlons, so I spend a lot of time training for just all the activities I like to do, including skiing, biking, swimming.
I do a lot of cross training. As I come out of winter, I'll definitely hit the gym more. I try to hit it 3 days a week, get on the spinner, get my legs going in that motion. But once biking season kicks in, I'm usually just riding.
My training is specific to the event that I'm preparing for. You know, for instance, when I'm training for an urban downhill race, it's a bit more cardio and fitness. You know, you kind of have to be able to hold your red line for a few minutes and recover quickly, so I do a lot more interval training leading up to those. Right now, it's the end of snowboard season, beginning of mountain bike season, so I just kind of like long, low-intensity riding. Just fill the pack up with a bunch of food and water, and then take off and explore.
When it comes to my training, I try and be a really well-rounded athlete. I think that's the only way that you can stay healthy and avoid injuries. So I try and spend some time in the gym, lifting some, getting good cardio with lots of pedaling. Definitely like going down more, but pedaling is what keeps you strong, as well as I spend time in the pool and on my road bike. So really, I think doing all different modes of training is what keeps you healthiest and strongest, and also keeps you interested.
Doing what we do as far as riding big bikes, you have to be strong. Cardiovascular-wise, as far as if you're in good shape that way, it's great, but you got to be physically strong. So the weights really help to get ready for that. It's the biggest part is why I do weights. Otherwise, I just ride.
As long as you're getting out there, the guy who's spending more time on their bike is probably going to be faster than the guy who's spending less time.
The things I have in my bag, especially being down in the desert and going out for a long ride, is lots of water.
Tons of water.
Over 100 ounces of water.
A lot of water, hydration.
I think that's one of the most important things, especially in this dry climate. Once you're thirsty, you're already behind the game. So making sure that you're hydrating regularly and drinking the whole time and not just when you're thirsty is really, really important. On top of that is clean foods that give you quick bursts of energy.
I definitely keep a lot of carbohydrates because you're out there long days.
Some protein and salt and stuff to kind of stay sustained.
You know, high calorie, like packs a punch. You want a high calorie food when you're out riding, but you don't want to be carrying a lot of weight in your pack.
I don't like eating like a big heavy bar that will make you feel full and sluggish. So keeping those light foods in you that are easily digestible make a huge difference.
You know, Sharkies is a big deal, you know, being able to have that instant feeds to get that energy is important.
Well, the less I'm adjusting and getting hungry and eating and things like that, the better for me. It kind of keeps more of a sustained energy level and more clear and turns into more productive days. I just think two wheels is freedom. If you're watching this video now, there's a good chance that the bike you have is good enough to take you all the way around the world if you really want it to. And I'm really fortunate to have been able to see a lot of the world through my bike.